All right, guys. So we're gonna head up here, get her lined up, and sit tight. Alright guys, so as you can see, I don't know if you can get this right here, but you see there's a screw right here on this end, and there's one on the other end. That's what's holding this up right now, okay? So that I can put the ones in the middle. Alright, the butyl tape is in the center, and as you can look in here, you can see the butyl tape right over each one, in between each one of the holes. So what's going to happen is when I screw this in, the butyl tape is going to wrap itself around the screw, and it's going to waterproof the screw, the seal, and this hinge all at once. Okay, so what we do now is we take some of our screws here and we're going to put them in. Alrighty guys, so we have all of the screws in, and if you look, I don't know if the cameraman can catch this or not, if you look at the top part, you can see the butyl tape right in here. Can you catch that, cameraman? Mm-hmm. Alright, so you can tell there's going to be a seam and a seal right there. Now I got the butyl tape in there, it's going to help seal it. I'll cut this piece on the edge off of here, but I'm not going to leave it here. I've had way too many leaks in this camper. So I'm going to go an extra step to make sure that this does not leak on me, because I'll be highly pissed if it does. After 6 months of keeping the water out of this fucking thing, I do this and the water comes back in, I'm going to be pissed. Alright guys, so if you come here and look, these are little base plates. This is what this pokes out and this opens up on. And now that I know that this is where I want each side at, let's go to the other side. Let's make sure that that's where we want it. That's where we want it. It's perfect. So we're going to go ahead on this side over here. We're going to screw in the base plates. Whoa! Almost forgot, guys. Guess what we need to put up under these base plates? Putty tape. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get some putty tape here. I'm going to put it on this these two pieces here. So, get this out of the way. So this is probably about right here. So we'll tear that much off. And then what I'll do is take the putty tape, put it up under here, but you want to make sure that you put it up under the screw holes. Okay, like that, and then we'll peel it from the back. This sticks right on there like so. Now we're going to take our screws and we'll screw our screws in. One. too. All right. So now we got our screws all puttied in, like so. We're gonna come to the other side. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Alrighty. So now we have our base end. Alright guys, so this used to be the trim that went over those holes up top where the bracket is, but because where I got this rock guard from, it had been sitting so long, it's so brittle, I can't even push it back in there without it breaking, hence why it's in pieces. So I'm going to have to go and get some trim for this at my favorite RV mobile home place. But in the meantime, I have to find a way to protect the screws and keep the watertight seal on the top and the bottom and all around it. Okay, so we're going to go grab some of my favorite stuff that I love to use and work like a champ. It actually stopped the leaks in my RV and camper. Let's go get it. All right, guys. So went ahead and got some of my favorite stuff. This stuff is called Flex Seal. This stuff is amazing. This is the clear one. I love the clear because it doesn't, you know, be white or black or any other color like that. It's clear. But this stuff is amazing. This is what I use to stop the leak that I had in the top part of my camper. And before I make a travel again anywhere in this thing, I'm going to hit it with this stuff also. So yeah, this is Flex Seal. Good stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to spray, come here, let me show you. I'm going to spray some Flex Seal over the screws here, and it'll protect the screws and keep it waterproof. And do the same thing on the other side and across the top. I'll spray the top part of the hinge and the middle part where the screws are. That way that'll protect the screws and the top part of the hinge, even though we've already got it protected with the butyl tape. Okay, so let's go up there and just take care of that. Come here, spray around that. And we're just going to spray around all this. That way it doesn't leak. And guys, that's it. That is how you install a rock guard, uninstall the rock guard off of an RV or camper, and install it onto another camper. I hope that this helps you guys out. I hope you guys have learned something. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. I can only tell you what I've learned. This is my first time ever doing something like this. I also noticed that it was nothing like this on YouTube, no videos of it. So I should be getting a lot of information, a lot of feedback from you guys about this. This is an older style for RVs. Normally, newer RVs don't have rock guards on them. They don't have front windows. So this is an older style, like I said. But yeah, that's how you do it, guys. That's going to take about 24 to 48 hours to dry. This stuff is fantastic, Flex Seal. And that's it, guys. So appreciate y'all guys coming down and watching another episode of Camping with Camo. And we'll see you next time. It's your